I'll point you and not get hit and get a check and like rob the bank. That seems to be the thing that the kids, the young kids, are doing today. But some of them are we're going back to some of them are trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? Some of the kids they're coming back. So I think when we get out of this thing of you having to be undefeated, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody wants to be undefeated. They want to follow these other fights, whatever, to be undefeated. And yeah, when we can get two guys in there to fight and not worry about being undefeated. If he loses, then yeah, I mean, if he fought really good and hard, then he can still get another fight. And the fans still want to see him. But people are afraid to lose now. You know what I'm saying? So now they'll run away. They'll run around the ring and say they won't lose and won't get caught, clipped because they don't want to lose.
You know, with HBO, Showtime, and now ESPN pulling out of boxing, they're not going to carry boxing no more. ESPN. You have Turkey Al-Sheikh. He shows up. He has all this money. He pays all these money to the fighters. You know, his event in New York, you were there. You were working Devin's corner. But Turkey recently put out a tweet. He said, no more, I think he said Tom and Jerry type fights. No more running, pretty much. What do you think that actually means? And for Turkey, you know, putting up his money, a lot of money for these fighters to come and put on a show. And they don't. What do you think that means for the sport in terms of money-wise? You know?
I think that he is understanding he's starting to understand the sport a little bit better now. Before he just kind of came in with his money and didn't really know it was like a fan of the sport.
You think you could buy a fight and it's just a great fight, right?
Yeah. Now he's getting to know the sport a little bit more and putting down little rules like that, like you know the no running rule, so the fighters can actually fight and fight for the money. You know what I'm saying? Like if they don't fight, then they shouldn't really get paid all that money. There should be a mark where if you fight, you get paid this. If you don't fight, if you do this, whatever you do, then you get this.
I know you have a great relationship with Dana White. He's launching TKO, and what you're saying he's going to do a TKO. Like you're going to get paid your value at that.
Yeah.
You have to work your way up to those millions.
Yeah, you got to work your way up to millions, and you got to really put your heart out there and fight. Like people want to really see you, not there's stuff where they're just trying to just win the fight, but not really show what they can do. Like put their heart out there. Like this is what we did. That's why boxing was so great. Is because we went out there and fought in our era. And before, huh?
You fought to win. You didn't fight not to lose.
Yeah, I fought to win I fought to knock the guy out. And hopefully he try to knock me out because that's just what's gonna happen. That's what I wanted. Like if you didn't, then I'm coming to get you. It's kind of like it's a little animalistic, but it's like, you know, you're the prey.
Tell me if
I'm the predator. I'm coming to get you. Huh?
You were 32-0 with 30 knockouts, something like that?
I was 38-0 with 35 knockouts.
38-0, 30. But you didn't make money until your 33rd fight. Is that true?
I didn't make money until I fought really when I fought Oscar. Was that 32-0, 32-0 with 30 knockouts? I fought Oscar.
And you didn't make money until that fight. It's crazy.
I fought 4.5. That was my first really like million. I didn't really make money. I made like 100,000 here, 40,000 for my title fight at lightweight, 112. Then 40,000, 112, and then 250. Then it started going up.
Hypothetical scenario. Let's say you had already made a couple of million heading into the Oscar fight. Do you think you would have had the same motivation or ambition to try and beat him?
Of course, because my mentality was to be great. So that's why I was able to continue to fight. Like I didn't fall off. I didn't like, oh man, am I making money or nothing like that. I'm like, you know what? I want to be the best. I want to be great. I want to be everybody. I don't want to just be a champion. And I didn't just stop at if I stopped at the champion, being a champion and whatever, then I would have never made millions.
Yeah.
And it's funny. It's funny because Oscar actually made $500,000. Right? He fought this guy. I forgot the name of the guy. He fought this guy. He made $500,000. I fought the guy next. Knocked the same guy out for $5,000. So he fought for $500. I fought for $5,000.
Shane, Manny's fighting. Obviously, you're here. His morning run, his morning routine. July 19th. He's 46 years old. You fought very late into your age as well.
46.
What do you think?
Still fighting.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what
let's go.
What do you expect from Manny, man, at 46? What do you think he's gonna go down July 19th?
I think that he's gonna do, like me feeling the way I feel right now. I think that he's gonna do really, really good, and I think that it's a really strong possibility that he wins the world title. He gets up every morning, he does his run, he works very hard. I'm listening to what he's doing and his mentality. Oh, I talked to him the other day. I was like, he sounds exactly like me. My mentality, he has my mentality. Like we have the same. We're like walking the same type of thing. You know, he's 46, I'm 53, but it's like we're almost the same. Mm-hmm. And you know, like I'm in pretty good shape too. So I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Just like him. So I think that he's gonna do. I think that he can do really, really good. I don't really know Barrios like that, so I can't really speak about it. That's why I'm like hesitant. But see what I see with Manny, man, I think that it's a very strong possibility he wins the world title.
Just with all the experience you've had fighting well into your 50s, what adjustments do you think Manny might have to make, if any, and what's that one thing, if you could give him one advice heading into this fight at 46 years old, what would that be?
Well, I think that Oscar kind of said it too. Like we're not 20 or whatever years old, so you have to give your body time to rest. So working hard, like I like to do, like I know he likes to do. Sometimes we don't want to rest, and then doing that can harm you. So you have to give yourself time to recover, and that's the big issue when you get older.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is that because you feel you have to do this certain amount of work, right, to still be the same fighter? You don't want to let your body rest. Is that what it is, or?
Well, I think that at the time, you want to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to go out there, you want to run harder, you want to hit the bag harder, you want to do whatever, but you have to think about the recovery time now. Before, when he was younger, 23, whatever, it's like I go all day. I mean, I was sparring 18 rounds. I was sparring 6 rounds with Janero Hernandez in the morning, and I come back and spar 12 rounds with Zach Padilla.
Yeah.
So I was like, and then hit the bag, and I was so I was doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. I can't do that right now. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't think I shouldn't do it. He should do it. You know what I'm saying, like right now, but. If he knows how, if he spaced everything out the right way, which it looks like he is, he does things the way he's supposed to, he'll be all right. He'll be fine.
Yeah. I gotta ask you, some of the young fighters. Keyshawn Davis recently, he lost his belt at the scale. His fight was even canceled. Any advice for him? And it looked like he actually put the work in to be in shape. He looked in shape, but he couldn't make the weight. He feels he outgrew the weight. Just any advice for Keyshawn Davis at all?
Yeah, I mean, when things happen like that, if you can't make the weight, then maybe speak it before you get on the scale. That was 4 pounds, and then also I would say, like, it seemed like emotionally he let his emotion get the best of him with his brother and all that other stuff, all this drama type of stuff. You got to be more. You gotta be more tamed with yourself, inside yourself. That it shows your personality. Like if you can lose control like that, and I like Keyshawn, I like him. But if you can lose control, then you can lose control like that in the ring, and that cannot be good. So you know what you do outside the ring shows what you do in the ring as well. If that makes sense. He needs to watch that and tame that. You know, if he can.
Yeah. You ever seen anything like that? Like they had some kind of rumble, they had some.
Well, I mean, you know, I had 2 older sisters, so I didn't have brothers that fought with me. So I don't know that area. You know, you have your brothers you grew up with or whatever, and then he knew the guy that was fighting his brother. I think he probably fought the guy that fought his brother. I don't know. It's a whole family thing, but you have to like be professional. You know, on those type of things.
Okay, Shane. Besides yourself, who's the only other fighter that would never get in a street fight?
What?
Besides yourself, who's another fighter that would never get in a street fight?
I don't think Manny will get in a street fight. I could see Manny get in a street fight. Yeah, he said, no, somebody else will do it.
But almost any other fighter will get down on point.
No.
You don't think so?
A street fight?
Yeah.
I think most fighters will avoid a street fight.
Because I don't think well, back in the day, because we hurt our hands. I don't want to hurt my hands. You know, like, this is money. This shit money. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah, but you're smart. So.
yeah. But some of these fighters nowadays.
Get in the street fight.
Who?
I think Vargas will.
Vargas probably good for
Mayorga.
Fernando Vargas.
Yeah, Fernando Vargas in the street fight.
Ricardo
Doing
Mayorga.
great, by the way.
Yeah, really good. I was working with Led Armando. I like him. But all of them are great though. Yeah.
Shane, what do you think about Canelo and Crawford?
think Canelo's too big for Crawford. I think
Canelo's
Canelo's
too
too
big?
big for Crawford. I think that the reason why, if Crawford was a mover like the rest of the fight, then maybe he can have a good chance with Canelo. But I think that being that Crawford is a fighter, that's gonna be dangerous. That's gonna be his problem. He's a fighter. He wants to fight. And he's gonna move a little bit, but his heart is not in moving. So he's gonna have to sit there and fight with Canelo. If you sit there and fight with Canelo, and he's that much bigger than you, then I don't know. But everybody think, Crawford, he's a great boxer. He's this, he's that, which he is. He's a great fighter, and I think that he's a great fighter at 140, 47, and he seems just to be, good at 54. Now we're going to 68.
How many more tricks has Canelo learned since you last fought him? Like,
I mean, he's a veteran now. Come on, he's been in the ring with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like from light heavyweight all the way down to 54.
He's a very nice person.
And he's a very nice person too. And he actually trained in my gym when he was getting ready to fight Mayweather. Canelo did.
I think he sparred Boots' brother.
Yeah, he's sparring Boots' brother right now.
Boots is really good.
Yeah, I like Boots.
What kind of person is Manny Pacquiao? You've known him now, what, at least 10 years, right?
Man, well, Manny's a great person, man. I like meeting him the other day, or meeting up with him and reuniting, seeing how much he's grown as a person and as a human being. It's not just him as a fighter, it's him as a human being giving back to his people, giving back to not just to everybody really. He's very much into church and to praying and make sure everybody's okay. I love it. I think that he's a great human being. Yeah.
Shane, July 25th at the O2 in the Indigo.
You
exhibition. How are things going for you?
Man, I'm gonna have to stop him in about third round. I'll stop him. I'm gonna go 3 rounds. I'm gonna stop him. I have to.
He said when he beats you, he wants to go for Jake Paul. So he has his own plans too. He's looking at bigger.
Well, I mean, he's very delusional right now. I mean, because there's nothing wrong with wanting to be shoot for the stars and stuff like that. Then I think that if I was a different person or a different type of fighter, then maybe he could have a chance like that if I was a little older and like kind of crippled or whatever. But I'm like ready to go. Like I can go. So I think that he's not realistic in what's going on. He doesn't really know. I see him working with his coach and stuff. Well, it's good. I like that he is very ambitious and that he really wants to. That he thinks he can do what he can do, and he believes in himself, and that's very important. So, but me knowing what I know and him knowing what he knows, I just it is what it is. So we have some fun.
How close is your real retirement and farewell fight from just combat sports exhibition from everything? How close is that? How far is that?
I could be 70 years old. I might do it. I don't even know. I'm telling you. Listen, you guys gonna see. I'm like Manny. We gonna be. You'll see. Me and Manny. Manny's gonna be like 50-some years old trying to fight too. Watch.
Shane, you're a Hall of Famer. Shane, you're a Hall of Famer. It looks like you're still chasing after something. I want that greatness. I don't know. What is it that you're after, man?
The funny part is, I don't want to do nothing else in life but box or be around boxing. I've tried to do everything else under the sun. Everything. And there's nothing can move me. If I can still move around and do what I do, then I want to do it. And then when I can't move around, I still want to give the knowledge back to these fighters and still want to be a part of it. Because that's all I want to do in life, in this lifetime, is box. Or be a fighter or be part of this world. This is my world. So I think doing other stuff, I can do it. But do I really want to do it? I'd much rather come up here and talk with you guys, run with these guys, show them some moves, have fun with Manny. This is life right here.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why do something else?
Yeah.
Come here really quick. He's an Olympian. Now he's pro 5-0, 5 knockouts. Won medals from the Philippines.
How you doing, man?
He's the next biggest thing out in the Philippines.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, brother. What does he fight? 154?
160, 160.
Where's Mark?
160. Whoa,
Where's
big
Mark?
boy. All right, nice.
He's very, very talented. So
I
he's
saw his
fighting
son training in Vegas.
Yeah.
at the gym. He was a bone gym? Or
No, in Nacalet's
Where, son?
gym.
Oh, yeah, the other one. Yeah.
But
yeah,
he's an undercard man.
Okay, good luck.
Pleasure to meet you, John.
Take a picture together.
This is Mark,
Come on,
former WBO 130 world champ.